Don't know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mehvies episode 10. Batman Begins.
Dun, 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 dun. How do we... Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, I couldn't resist, because that's an iconic score.
Alright, so... what the fuck?
Did Hans Zimmer do...
It was Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard.
Was this Hans Zimmer's first superhero movie?
That's a good question.
I'll look it up real quick.
Not a sec.
Yeah, we're watching Batman Begins. Supposed to be yesterday, but last week we had a bit of a hiccup.
Yes, in the form of audio deciding...
I'm gonna have to check. Yes, we are. We have levels. We have audio levels greater than 0.
Wow.
Anyway, so why don't we get started? In 3, 2, 1...
Go!
So, what exactly was your history with this film?
Well, I first read the movie novelization before I'd ever seen this film. And the movie novelization is bloated as shit. Like,
Damn.
It is absurd.
Huh.
There's a bunch of stuff copied in from the comics, like, I was gonna say, like Ra's al Ghul being some kind of weird immortal. Just a bunch of shit that really doesn't matter, you know? The movie novelization also restructured the entire film so that it wouldn't be structured around flashbacks, which I think was the only aspect of the movie that was
his legs are broken.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that the movie novelization did a little bit better than the movie, because some of the flashbacks in this are like strangely structured.
Yeah,
but
this is one of the.
It is overall.
This is one of those that
good.
This is the film that kind of popularized what Man of Steel ended up doing.
Arrow also did it, and
oh god, it's Patrick Batman.
He's terrifying.
Nightmare. I had a dream that I was an American Psycho whacking Jared Leto in this place.
I could be an American Psycho. Now, because Christopher Nolan is a strange person, the 4K for this movie was scanned off of the interpositive, not the original camera negative.
Why?
Meanwhile, I
don't know.
Meanwhile, I have the Blu-ray of this movie.
Do they not have the original copy of the movie?
No, they have the original copy of the movie, but he keeps the, he thinks that the...
Oh, that's a big punch.
Yep, he just made a big mistake.
Hey, Paul!
Oh!
Really? They saw what he did to the other guy, and they thought, oh, let's charge this guy.
He's taking on like 5 guys.
Well, he is the goddamn, or will be the goddamn Batman.
Yeah, he's not
there yet. No, he's the American Psycho.
Nicey Pon Sanagi there.
He's the goddamn Batman.
See, this is
Talk
the
about being
visceral.
down and dirty for this role.
See, this is the visceral stuff I look for in a lot of these movies.
Yeah, you've got impact, you've got
Oh God!
I've always loved that
They saw
line.
they
That's
saw
great.
American
Oh my
Psycho.
God. Yes. This was Hans Zimmer's first superhero movie.
Cool.
Does Thunderbirds count?
I'm gonna say no, just so.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Mr.
Hey,
Ducard.
You know, Liam Neeson isn't killing anybody in this scene, and I already have to send the movie. You would get us that you would guess what I referenced there.
Why the fuck did Hans Zimmer do the Simpsons movie?
Danny Elfman composed
know.
the original Simpsons theme. Danny Elfman gets fucking paid every time that show airs.
Yes. Is this man a
Give me a
millionaire?
second, I'll
He
be right
should
back.
be.
Hans Zimmer also did the score to Road to El Dorado.
He did. He did the soundtrack for Madagascar 2.
What the fuck?
He's done the soundtrack for the first Madagascar. What the fuck?
Huh.
No, dude, he did the soundtrack for Shark Tale.
Well, he did work for DreamWorks a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I can't believe he did Shark Tale though. He did Rango and Megamind. Oh hell yeah!
Megamind had some pretty good fucking music.
It's a good movie. It's a good fucking movie. Yeah. He's done all 3 Kung Fu Panda movies, Blade Runner 2049.
Fuck yeah!
I don't
he
even
did
know
Blade
who
Runner
they would.
2049.
I don't know
He
who they
did
would
the
even
first
get for
SpongeBob movie.
Kung Fu Panda
Damn it.
4.
He did the first what movie?
He did the third SpongeBob movie. That makes me sad.
Huh.
You know, the bad one.
Now, this film
he did the
and
music for the
every
second Boss Baby. What the fuck?
this film and every other movie that Christian Bale has made aside from The Prestige has convinced everybody that Christian Bale is American. To the point where I have film
He's
buff
not?
friends who were 100% convinced Christian Bale was American after seeing
Until they
all
looked
of...
until they looked it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, they saw all of these movies, and then they saw The Prestige. And in The Prestige, his British accent is fucking awful.
Of course.
Oh, Hans Zimmer also did the soundtracks for Army of Thieves and Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Neat.
So here we have Bruce, who's journeying to be inducted into the League of Assassins.
Yeah.
Which, in my version, I would kind of envision him training alongside Lady Shiva. How does that sound?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense. So anything else we should talk about in this movie, or should we just comment as it goes on?
Well, I did mention that there's a bunch of weird shit about Ra's al Ghul being an immortal in the...
Well, at least it's pronounced Ra's al Ghul in this movie trilogy, and not Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah,
In
Ra's
the
al
comics,
Ghul.
didn't
Ra's al Ghul is actually supposed to be like an Arabic sounding name.
Yeah, and then Arrow came along, and they were never really sure how to pronounce his name.
idiots.
It goes back and forth between being Raz and Raish, depending on who's saying it. Because
and the double for Ra's al Ghul is an Asian man.
Yeah, apparently nobody gave a shit enough to get the actors to pronounce things the same way.
Even though this movie trilogy clearly does. I believe
I fake Roz.
I believe fake Roz is played by Ken Watanabe.
Oh, nice.
I need to double check that.
Oh, remember that time Batman fought Ra's al Ghul in space and threw him into the fucking sun?
What?
Yeah, he smiled as he turned to ash. He came back though. He was fine. He was perfectly fine
Oh, of
afterwards.
course he did. Never let a good, complete solar immolation get in the way of bringing back a supervillain, I guess.
I mean, hell, Batman fought against the armies of Apocalypse just to revive Damian.
Comics are fucking wacky, man. Like characters like Ra's al
Yep,
Ghul
it
could just
is.
survive a
Nice
dip in the
back roll
sun.
there.
Yep, it's yep, Ken Watanabe plays fake Raish.
Man, this Star Wars Batman crossover is fucking sick.
You know, as weird as the fight against Bane is in the Dark Knight Rises, at the very least, that's somewhat visceral. If
I
that
like
makes
how
any sense.
Descartes is calling out all of the things that Bruce knows. And he's like,
Yeah.
he's just identifying each of the where each of the techniques comes from.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
then we get back
you've
to
got some fucking skills.
Hi, Thomas.
Rather unfortunately,
Thomas
not
Wayne
played
looks like
by.
a fucking villain here.
Rather
No, he
unfortunate.
looks like Carnage in that shot.
He's not. He's not played by Negan, and therefore I do not care.
At the very least, Thomas Wayne is. They did pay attention to the fact that Thomas Wayne is a medical professional.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
look, it's Michael Caine. And if you say Michael Caine in Michael Caine's accent, then it sounds like you're saying Michael Caine.
Hey, remember when Flashpoint wasted Negan as Thomas Wayne as Batman?
Yeah.
One of these, we'll get one of these days. We'll get one of these days, one day.
Everybody's getting goddamn old.
We're all old, done.
We're to such a point where the kid who played Bruce Wayne in this movie is going to play adult Batman soon. Like, I swear to fucking God. No, I'm just saying. And, like, he's old enough to play adult Batman.
That's awesome.
The kid who played Kid Superman in Man of Steel is probably grown up enough to play adult Batman now.
Why not Superman?
Yeah, Superman, yeah.
How do you feel about the fact that all of the Avengers would have some of the Avengers would have Twitter accounts that people just be like, why are you guys it'll be like to someone like Clark Kent or Peter Parker, they're like, why are you guys following like the Avengers and how did you get them to follow you?
Yeah, that would be a really stupid thing for them to do.
What?
For the Avengers to follow back Peter, because that would make it real obvious.
No, they would just be like...
Superman needs to follow Clark Kent on Twitter. It's like, we're obviously
Spider-Man
different
is
people.
now
Both of us are
following Peter
verified.
Parker.
Yeah.
I wonder
Oh,
what
dear.
kind of play this is. I know it's an opera, but, like...
To imagine it must be one of those types of operas.
Yeah. You know, if you set Batman in the right year of the 90s, you could have him and his parents walking out of the Antonio Banderas Zorro movie.
I kind of ended up having that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, so Bruce got his parents killed in this version. That's extra tragic.
Yep.
I always thought it'd be kind of funny if you had the guy who killed Uncle Ben also be the guy who killed the Waynes. There's a reason we didn't do that, but you know.
Yeah. It'd be
it would have
really
been
stupid.
That second shot seemed accidental.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of prefer the way the BVS one went, where Thomas Wayne tried to punch out the attacker.
I mean, of course, it's fucking Negan.
I feel like,
of course you would.
Yeah, I feel
I
like,
love Jeffrey
though
Dean
I feel
Morgan.
like this
He's a
version,
fantastic actor.
Though I feel like this version nailed the impact.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it wasn't all just
in
slow motion. It was just like, whoa, what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would say, yeah, I think both BVS and this movie do phenomenal jobs in their own different way.
Bring me everyone on Commissioner.
Oh.
Which one?
Oh, it's
everyone!
Oh my god. It's infamous outlaw, Sirius Black.
You do know that I was making a reference to, The Professional.
You're wanted in 9 nations.
What?
I think there's only technically 9.
By the way, have you ever seen
nations,
the Leon
yes.
the Professional?
I have not seen Leon the Professional.
Gary Oldman does a great job in that movie.
I can imagine.
You know, I kind of imagine, and like, Bullock, like, just not wanting to tell the news of the killer's apparent escape.
Now that was a completely different character in the book, and I don't know if that had something to do with like rewrites or what.
And then he realizes he can't really say, he doesn't really know what to say to the kid.
Yeah.
And so he just
Alfred.
so Harvey
Alfred.
and Bruce would just, so Harvey and Gordon would try to be there for Bruce instead.
I have a question about the transfer quality of this section of film. I wonder if, like, did you shoot this on like really shitty film stock or something, or what? Did you make them do something weird to the film in post-processing? Because I don't remember the original Blu-ray looking like this.
And I love how every version of Alfred in live action is very distinct and unique in their own ways.
Yeah. Except for the version in Pennyworth, which is very clearly a ripoff of the one from these films.
That's stupid. And now suddenly, a Bruce Wayne has now fully embraced being Patrick Bateman.
Ah.
I mean, he has killed Jared Leto on screen before, so we could say that the Joker will not be appearing.
I also like how they work in a bunch of Batman's gear into these ninja costumes, you know?
Yeah, that's something I've liked about this version of the League of Assassins. I mean, hell, the DCAMU took some inspiration from this, as you've seen.
I like how we see some of the stuff
Powerful
Batman
agents.
used later on. Yes, it was your father's fault for dying.
Yeah, the
No, I
man
believe
who
the
the
lot.
man who
No, I
spent
believe.
several
No, I believe.
fortunes trying to fix that fucking city.
No, I think the logic that Raish is trying to apply here is the fact that Thomas complied with Bruce's demands. If that makes any sense to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. That the ice sliding is awesome.
Yep. The leg takedown.
He's like,
I love
that,
this training sequence.
Yeah,
The
it's
contrast
good.
is so fucked up in these scenes.
and Bruce
This
just be
looked
like,
great on the original Blu-ray. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm watching. I think I have the Blu-ray version, so it's
yeah, I
1080.
do too.
Boy, I'm glad I kept my my original Dark Knight trilogy box set, because this looks like shit.
Bruce be like, that's nice and all, but I really got to put my crotch near this because, oh my god, my balls are freezing. Really now? You're worried about your testicles? With how massive they are, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I must have you impregnate one of my daughters later on. What?
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 In a non... She's then like, no need to worry, father. I have the right method. She then proceeds to date rape him.
Yeah.
After they defeated Count Vertigo.
Did you, So, Arrow Season 3, they literally tried to make Oliver into Batman.
Even Talia tried date raping him.
No, it wasn't Talia, it was one of the other Al Ghul sisters.
Of course
Nyssa?
it was.
Nyssa, yes, it was Nyssa.
Nyssa Rakto is her name.
Yeah, she was Nyssa Al Ghul in the show.
That's stupid.
Do you know who she wound up in a relationship with?
For you.
Who did she wind up in a relationship with, pray tell?
The White Canary.
What?
Who was also in a relationship with Oliver.
That's
I fucking
stupid.
hate the CW.
Fuck the CW shows.
They were so good for a very short period of time. Smallville doesn't count because it was inherited from the WB.
This is technically...
At least it wasn't Gotham, where they had 3 different Jokers.
One of them being played by DCAMU Superboy.
Mm-hmm.
This is technically Batman related, so Will Smith has been seen with the Deadshot look again.
Yeah.
Deadshot?
I wonder why.
Ben, when we mention and Floyd Lawton's alter ego, you gotta say it the way that Arrowverse does.
I stay away from it, so I don't know how it's...
Oh.
It said a dead shot.
I have more than enough Arrowverse for all of us.
Oh, no more!
He said as he glanced back to his box set of Arrow the Complete series.
Why do you have this?
Because it used to be good.
Wow, yeah, Bruce, really?
Oh yeah, it's his dad's gun from earlier in the movie.
Done. Hang on, you said only the first 2 seasons were good. Why do you have all of them?
I don't know.
Oh, look, it's Katie Holmes.
I thought I wasted my money, but you beat me every time. I gotta be honest.
No, I don't.
Okay, Alex.
In addition,
do you prefer Katie Holmes or Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Katie Holmes.
Katie.
I love Tom Cruise, but fuck Tom Cruise for making her pull out of Batman and the rest of this fucking trilogy. I almost called it Batman the Dark Knight. That's not the title of the fucking film.
You know, I always wonder
I
about
like Maggie Gyllenhaal too, but she's not, like... she doesn't work as well as Katie Holmes. But then again, I didn't when I there was a big enough gap between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight that I didn't really notice because I'd only watched it like twice by the time The Dark Knight came out. So, nah.
I do have one question. Why wasn't this movie called The Dark Knight Begins?
Probably because that would have been a really stupid title, and Batman Begins is a
alliterative.
Yeah.
I know, but like the next two films are Dark Knight, so.
Seemingly very difficult choice. Who is your king? MCU Thor, Mufasa, God of War Zeus, or Aragorn? Like, difficult choice, but Aragorn.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aragorn. Then the Punisher just guns Joe Chill down outside the courthouse.
And he and Peacemaker just go, oh, clubbing.
Yeah, Peacemaker and the Punisher would be like Batman and Robin together, or like the hyper-violent Batman and Robin. You know what? I want to see this show now. Now get me a Peacemaker Punisher show. Done by the people who made the Daredevil show.
Starring Thomas Jane and John Cena.
Or, you know, we could get John Bernthal, too.
Wouldn't the Punisher want to kill...
Okay, fair enough, John Bernthal. Hey, Joe, Falcone says hi. That was random.
Get to do it.
Yeah.
I do. How did I guess he was going to say that?
Because he wants to see it. I mean, look at his eyes. Look at a dead corpse so deeply. He could kiss it.
What timestamp are we at?
What?
What's the timestamp?
It is 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37.
What happened, Alex?
38, 39,
okay.
40, 41.
Okay.
42.
Somehow
44.
the controller shifted on my leg and hit the fast forward button.
Oof. Did me counting help you?
Yes.
I was doing that as a bit.
No, that actually helped because I was waiting for you to count up to the number I was at.
I'm glad it helped you.
It's like I killed Paul Allen. It's Paul Allen.
Now, don't ask me how I know, but that close shot of Bruce looking at her was artificial slow motion.
Written and directed by Zack Snyder.
No, Zack Snyder always uses real slow motion. Artificial slow motion is when you take the 24 FPS footage and try to make slow motion out of it. And that was what that was.
So he just tosses the gun.
Even though it would probably be a good idea for him to take the gun with him to go in here and kill Falcone, but, you know.
But here's the thing, they frisked him?
Yeah, that was one of the...
I ain't afraid of you. Alex, how do you feel about my headcanon casting of Robert Englund as Scarecrow?
That's pretty good. Wasn't he Scarecrow in another thing?
In Injustice 2, yes.
Why did it have to be Injustice 2?
I feel like that was cheating.
Yeah. Why couldn't it
No,
have been, like, a good thing?
the thing is, like, a dog. He went ruff ruff. Give me eggs and bacon. The fuck are you guys?
Sausages?
Here we get what leads into Bruce is traveling the world. Okay, I'll give you my jacket. Who the fuck is everyone? Oh, that'll come back later.
Yeah.
And thus Bruce will begin his worldly travels by stowing away on that boat. Oh.
That is one of the best jokes in the history of anything ever.
And honestly, I would be hard pressed to imagine someone else other than Liam Neeson playing Ra's al Ghul.
And since I really don't like the idea of him being this, ages-old immortal, well, I feel like it makes more sense if, excuse me,
if he just discovered the Lazarus Pit after this movie.
Or if Nyssa and Talia took him to the Lazarus Pit,
Talia probably took him to one, since I kind of prefer Nyssa being opposite of Talia.
Yep.
And now the CGI gets a little wonky.
Welcome to the 2005.
I can see your brows, Liam Neeson.
They're very scary.
Yes, much like Heihachi Mishima and Kazuya and Jin Kazama. I actually like this idea. Like, Bruce has to find Raish. But he's hiding among a crowd.
Back sight, go. My
And now,
God, he just vanishes.
yeah, they're just gonna let him open that box.
What's in the box? Come
What's in the
on,
box?
Morgan
What's in the
Freeman.
box?
Morgan Freeman hasn't been on screen yet.
Oh yeah, he's in this movie.
7. 7 is awesome. I love that movie. Kevin Spacey's really creepy in it.
What's in the box? Come on! Oh, it's bats. Bats were in the box. Wish I
He's
didn't
afraid
ask.
of bats, yet he. Oh, I love that. He gets a cut in. Or rather, he ends up getting cut in his shoulder. He's like, I could use this. And Raish will honestly believe that's Bruce. Very good. Now, summon Godzilla.
Wow, this Batman movie got real weird, man.
Wait, what's Godzilla?
The Batman must fight the giant lizard to accept
Batman
his
versus
true
Godzilla.
spot inside of the League of Assassins. Godzilla is our oldest member.
Godzilla will be
guys,
like,
He is
wait,
our
what are you guys?
strongest warrior.
You know, guys, we joke about Batman versus Godzilla, but that was almost a movie. That was almost a legit movie. That's not even a joke.
Oh God, how much prep time was needed for that at Showdown?
I need to. Hang on, let me look this shit up. I'm pretty sure the script is out, but let me see.
Did you know that Ken Watanabe actually did the Japanese dub up for the Detective Pikachu as the character he played in that movie?
Huh.
This is the stupidest plot I've ever read. Okay, I'm saving this for Monday. This is too good.
Oh, you won't have much time to save it. And for those who think that Ken Watanabe's accent is fake, that is a real Japanese accent. Because some people have criticized that about Mako Iwamatsu, his Japanese accent. And I'm like, that's real. That's how he talks. We're begging you.
So yeah, this is how you do a superhero origin thing. Batman learns his training by traveling around the world and training with fucking ninjas and masters and all kinds of shit and getting beaten up by criminals on boats and deleted scenes that didn't make it into the movie, but made it into this. Also, welcome to the scene that makes this film have a higher kill count than BVS.
And yet people will criticize Batman's usage of guns.
Oh, Batman doesn't kill people. What about all those ninjas in the background?
All those ninjas are dead. Like,
no, they're fleeing the scene. No, they're actually fleeing the scene as we speak.
Some of them are fleeing the scene. But
no, everyone was trying to flee the.
None of them make it outside of the building.
Indeed. That I will not debate over. Those guys are fucking dead.
Batman accidentally blew up all those ninjas, and yet people will bitch when Ben Affleck does it.
Well, accidentally on purpose. This is a
Oh
really good
no.
sword fighting scene, too.
Oh no, Ken
Oh, he's dead.
Watanabe is totally 110% dead.
Yeah, he's totally dead. Oh,
Ra's al Ghul is definitely... Ra's al Ghul's dead. I better take Ducard with me.
It. Oh no. No, no.
No, it's like he
he's
figured
dead.
he need. It's like he figured. It's like part of him wanted to just save somebody.
I need a very specific set of skills once I get out of here.
Skills that make me a nightmare for men like you.
The CGI got wonky there.
A little bit, but you know, you can't really slide the actors down an actual slope like that.
Ow!
Why not? Why not
goes
do
his
that?
shoulder.
Peter, what's his name? Fuck. The guy who directed Avatar, what's his name? James Cameron would slide people off a mountain just to get a good shot.
Yes, but that's James Cameron. He's fucking insane. Have you ever seen his diving movie? The Abyss.
How dislocated is Bruce's shoulder?
Quite significantly. There was a scene in the novel where he had to relocate his shoulder after he pulled the card up the cliff.
Yeah, I would probably jot that down. He had to realign his shoulder. He's like, he screamed out in pain.
Yeah, fun fact. That's incredibly painful.
Yep.
And you know what? Mel Gibson actually did that for the Lethal Weapon movies. That wasn't special effects. That man is also fucking insane.
You know who else is just as crazy as James Cameron?
Who is?
Who?
Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah, because didn't Scarlett Johansson almost die in that scene that was her death in The Prestige?
I think so. He's making Oppenheimer, and you know for a fact that he's trying to get a real nuke to detonate somewhere. Am I wrong for saying that?
No, you're right. You know.
He's out of line. No, he's out of line, but he's right.
That director's going to fucking launch a nuke. Wait, who? Christopher Nolan. Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't know why, but at one point I'm gonna open up the news, hear the news that Christopher Nolan has gotten a real nuke, and be like, "Oh yeah, I expect this," and not be shocked at all.
I love their dynamic in this movie. The writing in this film is such. It's perfection.
Hello, Cillian Murphy.
It's very good.
Oh, Victor Zsasz is in this. He doesn't have a billion cuts on him.
I like Scarecrow, but he wasn't really given his due in these films.
No.
Yeah.
I think he was supposed to be the main villain of the fourth film, but that film never got made.
The fourth film?
Yeah, they were talking about making a fourth Nolan Batman film after a while.
How the fuck would that work? I mean, if it was like Robin at the helm, sure, but
it was supposed to be a Batman and Robin movie.
Excuse me a moment, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Batman was fake death. Like, you would have to reverse the entire ending of that, which would have made the entire movie fucking pointless.
I never said it wouldn't.
What the fuck? So fucking stupid.
Guess who's back? Back again. Brucey's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Ah, Oi, mate, what are your butts about, CJ? Oh, would you look at that? There's a whole nother house down here.
Ah, bats! I am one with the bats.
I'm one with the bats and the bats are with me. I'm one with the bats and the bats are with me. I'm one with the bats and the bats are with me. I'm one with the bats and the bats are with me.
Do it more, Dun. Do it the entire scene.
No.
Yes. Okay, Kevin, it's your turn to do a joke. Oh, too late.
Some people can't be bought or bargained with.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Some men just want to watch criminal enterprises burn to the ground. Also, that is almost exactly the same Wayne logo as was on the BVS Wayne Tower.
It's almost like there was plans.
Yeah, there were.
But they got scrapped.
Yeah.
And the only one willing to actually commit to it was Zack Snyder. He's like, wait, what?
What? I'm currently writing Mr. Wayne's dick, sir.
Hard to disappoint. He's back in black.
Yes, I'm back. Back in black.
Now, Alex, why is it not?
Why is it not possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Because you're not the goddamn Batman.
Excuse me, I have some videos to return.
These American Psycho references are not going to stop.
Please make him stop.
It's getting out of hand.
No.
Now there are two of them.
God damn it, guys. Not you. Oh, there's Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman will now proceed to give Batman new toys. He's Morgan Freeman.
I'm one of the greatest actors in the history of the business, and I am here to play a role. I am basically Batman's Q. I'm Bat Q.
Between him and Daniel Fenoy, that's who I picture as Lucius Fox.
What about the guy who played Luke Fox in
In the DCAMU.
No, I was gonna say, hey, the Batwoman show.
No. Dave Fenoy is the actor's name. I was mistaken.
Yeah, this has got direct parallels to some of the shit that happened in the Iraq War, where we had all of the stuff that was necessary to kit out our soldiers who were going out to the Middle East, and we didn't send it to them. Took them like
I wonder why.
2 or 3 years to get the right kit out to those guys. So
And by the way,
so that the fucking Humvees wouldn't get blown up at every opportunity.
And by the way, Alex, Dave Fenoy, I feel like, is the closest to sounding like Morgan Freeman and that we'd ever be able to get.
Probably.
Like, I'm just being realistic here.
How far north are we?
Jersey?
Is this like
Yeah, I was gonna
Southern
say.
Jersey?
I was gonna say, isn't this New Jersey? Like, are we trans? Oh, wait a second. No, the Underground Railroad went all the way up to Canada. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we have a montage of him getting everything ready with that suit.
He's kitting out the first bat suit. And fun fact, this film was actually made after The Machinist.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be going through these things like hotcakes anyways, so...
True. Now, how do you feel overall about anything I've written out for our Batman?
You've done pretty good.
And here's the thing. And Bullock may be a fat ass, but at least he has actual fucking standards.
And it isn't Flass.
Yeah. Hence why I love Bullock so much.
Sirius Black is gonna take you up on a fucking rooftop and shove you off one of these days, Flass.
Is that something that actually happened in the movie with those two actors?
No. I'm just saying. But When was... Because Prisoner of Azkaban was made after this, right? Yeah, because I think Daniel Radcliffe had a thing where he was like, holy shit, you're Commissioner Gordon, and everybody else was like, holy shit, you're from all of these other movies. But he never really, he didn't really see, like, Richard Harris
Prisoner of
and all the other characters.
Azkaban came out a year before this movie.
Oh.
You're thinking Goblet of Fire.
Oh, well, fuck, I don't know. I'm stupid, then.
Fuck. I feel like Gary Oldman does a good American accent.
Yeah. His teeth are also one of the few things pointing him out as non-American. Although, a lot of non-American actors, a lot of American actors didn't have braces until
Well, at least I ended up getting braces into high school.
Yeah.
Wasn't a big fan of them at first.
No, me neither. Excuse me.
Morgan Gordon Freeman.
See, it's base jumping.
Hey, get Morgan Freeman to play Gordon Freeman and have him never talk.
That would have been really funny.
That would be the one race swap I would be perfectly okay with.
Well, we never see Gordon Freeman's face in the Half-Life games anyways. We just see,
Technically, we do in promotional art and stuff by Valve. But that's it. Like, you could argue that he just has no face.
Now, a lot of this stuff here is actually based on, like, prototype technologies that were actually in development at the time. I'm
guessing none of them were ever finished.
You know, they are
I will
highly
figure
exaggerated.
You out eventually. And trust me, I will know.
Yeah, they are highly exaggerated.
I'm Morgan Freeman. So. Ooh, the Tumblr.
The Tumblr? Like the website?
No.
I love how he's got kind of a joking, oh, you wouldn't be interested in that.
Like, he knows that Bruce is interested.
Bruce wants a big fucking car. Everybody wants that big fucking car.
Now that's what I call a fucking Batmobile, baby.
This is what the fucking Batmobile should look like.
Ken and I still kind of imagine it looking like the limousine shape in Batman the Animated Series.
It just needs to look like a
still armed
like a
to the
tank,
teeth,
you know.
Still armed to the teeth, but you know, it actually looks like something that Bruce could actually hide. That Bruce could feasibly hide in if he ever gets caught. If that makes any sense to you? Yep. Communication device placed into the cowl. Also as to avoid... So as he doesn't need to, you know... Ooh, the Batarang. You know, Man-at-Arms ended up making a like a battering shaped Wolverine claws.
Huh. Interesting.
They looked pretty neat. Now you're going to have to get that out, Master Wayne. Yeah, I know. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, I know. Stop reminding me, Dad.
You guys are funny.
And we are about to get our first Batman sequence. Yep. Well,
Really
note
good
the color
one.
timing
this is
has
a good
completely
sequence.
changed between
Hey man,
shots.
what happened to you?
Batman's going to get the daylight scared out of him.
In more ways than one. I wonder if the Arkham series was it inspired by this?
The living
Probably was.
daylights.
It definitely was.
The fuck is this thing? A bat?
Man, this is one sick fucking souvenir.
Dude, can I keep it? Sure, just do something.
Love how they don't really reveal the full suit.
Yeah.
And Batman is one of those characters you have to treat kind of like the horror movie villain, and in this scenario, it's
Yeah.
like you show it from the perspective of the guys
The
he's
criminals.
hunting, and it's way more effective.
Oh! It's so fucking badass. Wasting your ammo here, chump.
Yep. Oh, here. No.
Here.
I love that.
That's so fucking awesome. I love how you still can't see the suit in its full yet. Like, only quick
Yep.
glimpses. It's awesome.
At the very least, in this suit, he could actually turn his head.
Not really.
Oh wait, that's the next.
That's
movie.
the bat. Yeah, that's the bat suit in the next film.
You want to be able to turn your head while driving.
Oh, that's a double
car.
barrel shotgun. That's awesome. It's not gonna work, but it's awesome.
I'm Batman.
That was good though.
Nice coat. There's too much of Christian Bale Batman, and that I could quote. There's
Now,
just
fun
way
fact.
Too much.
Almost all of Batman's dialogue is dubbed in this because, well, Christian Bale used a different Batman voice on set. It didn't work out all that well.
Let me guess.
So they-
Is the voice he used in the next two movies?
No, so they...
He's ready to believe.
No, the voice he used was sort of this low whisper voice. You can actually hear the original voice in the Batman Begins trailer.
That was a weak fucking slap.
Holy shit.
And then
Oh my
Batman's
God.
just gone. Wait.
Yeah.
Really? I'm wearing friggin' Kevlar.
I just want to say this is the only Batman movie where Bale's voice is actually good as the character.
I'm Batman. Yeah, I would not have the eyeliner underneath the mask. I would kind of just have the animated eyes.
The white lenses, yeah.
Yeah, those I feel work much better. Yeah, does it really fucking matter?
Yeah, I don't think it fucking matters, man. But yeah, like, again, I can't stress this enough. His Batman voice is actually super good here, while in the next movies...
the same voice as in the next movie.
It literally
No.
is.
No, like, the next movies sound like parodies, but this one was actually
calling
decent.
card.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
It is. But it's the good kind of stupid.
It is. It's the good kind of comic stupid
Hey,
I like to see.
A Gordon, he won't come down. I think it's a constrictor, not.
Remember that time Christopher Nolan forced him on the building and wouldn't let him leave for hours? Turned him into a fucking statue for days.
Yes, sir. Oh, God. Natural sunlight.
It burns! My bat instincts fading.
You know, part of something I had just thought up, Alex, was like, I know there were certain things we said about a certain Mr. Todd, but is he just going to turn into Morbius? No, wait, he's going to turn into
Milo.
Miles.
He's going to do the have sex
Have
dance.
sex, accept.
Man, I can't.
By the way, that song has barely any English lyrics whatsoever.
Yeah.
And they're not even saying have sex explicitly. They're saying excess or whatever.
Excuse me.
Now, for those of you who were bitching about this this thing even existing at all, well, I do believe they focused microwaves. It is a laser, not a general emitter. Therefore, it wouldn't vaporize the people around it.
I don't know about that.
And Bruce has got some bitches in his car.
He's getting some bitches on his dick.
Oh, man. That's one hell of a threesome.
Well, how do you fit two girls in the car? Or will you put one on top of the other, genius?
Only Patrick Bateman would think of something like that.
Batman.
Yes, only Patrick Batman would think of something like that. Like, a lot of issues. The kind of issues that would bring about a weird journal full of explicitly horrifying things. Just like I am. He would just do that. uh,
Oh, God. I love these scenes so much, because, like, you see Bruce Wayne getting up to some just weird shit that you'd expect a billionaire to get up to, you know?
yes, exactly. And people say that this is a bit much. I'm like, no, it isn't. It makes perfect sense. Billionaires are weird people.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not who you are underneath, but what you do that defines you.
Mm.
oh, don't worry. I've got my ways of quiet. He'll tell you to fuck off. Give you the middle finger, stab you. Not from where you would think. Okay, where would he stab me? Well, first, he would drop your pan, spread those fat cheeks of yours, and I'm sure you can guess what happens next. The fuck are you guys into? A lot of kinky shit.
Nice. That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not sus at all.
How did you feel about that bit I just said? Guys?
Oh no, Jim Gordon has a baby.
Oh.
And thankfully, Jim Gordon is not cheating on his wife in this one.
Do you feel like this was decently dubbed?
Yeah. You can't really tell.
Some people say that Christian Bale must hate his throat.
Well, it's just a good thing that he's not a singer.
If you excuse me, Commissioner, I've got some videotapes to return.
How the fuck does he disappear so fast? I mean, granted, he's so sneaky that Superman can't even hear him sneaking around.
Oh.
You know, the same Superman who can hear a small signal from trillions of light years away from Earth.
Yoink!
And this is where you start seeing the Dark Knight voice. Now, he didn't get dropped enough to get Gwen Stacy'd.
Yeah.
Why do I sound like Nick Nolte? The fuck was in it?
You know who would have been a good Batman? Jason Griffith.
Respectfully disagree.
Yeah, we could also see some of the influence of this film in The Amazing Spider-Man, and when one of the carjackers is like, you a cop?
Yeah.
Bright red
Cop.
spandex. I look like a fucking cop to you?
I swear, it must have been your dream to write anything Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Gee,
Oh,
he got
damn.
axed.
Oh,
Well,
he's definitely
Rachel's
dead.
gonna have to look for a new boss.
Yep.
I'm Batman. I like to stand around in a lot of different places. I also like to look in on the criminal, the scum of the city.
Man,
Oh,
if
and
I was
also-
Batman, though, I would just stand around the rain, too.
Oh, and then there was that one skit from Sanity Not Included where this guy, I was just like, he's like,
I wonder, but that's sort of why the crime rate is so high. Because that's not what I do at all. I break into people's houses.
Did you just
I'd
get
have-
kid?
Yeah, he gave him the grappling hook. I don't know why. I'd have given him a fucking batarang instead.
anyway, as I was saying,
I mean, it's still cool.
Yeah.
him, gentlemen. Anyway, as I was saying, and the Batman-esque this character is like
I break into people's houses at night, and I smell their dicks.
That is the lamest Batman gimmick I have ever heard. Batman villain gimmick I have ever heard.
what?
Dick smeller.
Oh.
You've seen that skit, and Alex,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. And then the guy is in the house. He's like, "Wait a sec." He's like,
Oh God!
A Zippo is not going to provide enough light.
Oh God! I'm really not a fan of what you're trying to put in my veins. You try to put that in another man's veins. Oh, that was a terrible pun. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh God! Ah! Ow! Fuck! Ow!
I'm burning.
I'm
thank
in
God
so much pain.
thank God I
right now.
landed in a
Jesus
puddle.
Christ.
Thank God I landed in a puddle. 'Cause that would have really hurt if that kept burning. Oh God.
I love how
I'm
most of our
skimming over. Oh, how embarrassing.
I love how most of our riffing on this movie.
Batman, are
is
you drunk?
No! I just
I'm
had
just
someone
really
forced-
high.
Yeah, someone forced me to inhale some cocaine. Oh
And
God!
no, a certain Ninja Turtle did not get me high. He is not the one supplying these drugs. He only gives me the good shit.
Good shit.
Alfred!
This is some bad trips. I've been on some bad trips.
Having a bad Alfred. It's happening again.
Oh, it's just kind of funny seeing Alfred hauling him back to the Batcave, in the in the fucking rolls.
Alfred, man, go.
Oh, goody.
Anyway, here's something in broadcast chat. Look at that beautiful shot.
Trying not to inhale.
And can
Oh.
you teach me how to do this? I'm gonna need a couple of degrees in chemistry to get through this job.
Michelangelo has binged watched through the entirety of Breaking Bad just to learn how to make the good stuff.
Dude, you don't need meth to get high. Meth ain't good. About your fucking teeth, dude. No, you gotta get some stuff that makes you nice and mellow.
Boss is fucking dead.
Okay, whatever you say, buddy. I know that bat guy will do something.
Alright, time to, You know what? I think I need to put on the bat suit. Alfred, I need to make the bat codpiece a little bigger, if you know what I mean.
And to think, I ended up making it so that the piano puzzle to get into the Batcave is Moonlight Sonata.
And in this, it's
Why?
playing 3 very off-key notes. That piano needs tuning.
You know, there was a Robot Chicken skit where someone was playing around with the piano. Oh, and it was messing with all kinds of stuff in the Batcave. I'm not kidding. That was an actual skit.
Okay.
What do I?
Oh, really? Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, that's how he gets his name. Huh.
Fun fact:
Okay.
Jungian archetypes don't actually work the way he says, but well, he damn
Bullshit.
well knows that.
He's literally just making this up
Yeah,
as he goes along.
because he's pretty sure or that she doesn't know.
He's trying to sound smarter.
Excuse me.
Called fear.
Oh, you're running. Yeah, I can totally get.
Oh, how cute.
understand
She's
that.
running. All right, boys, eat up.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I love our morbid fucking jokes.
The Batman. You kill it. Oh, he can't fly. I mean, come on. A flying superhero? That's ridiculous.
There's definitely no flying superheroes. Definitely doesn't have a red cape.
Yep. And the red capes are not coming.
I thought they were coming.
Oh my
The
god.
red capes are coming. The red capes are coming.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, sure. Batman won't make another guy use a gun, even though he totally has.
In the foot, though. Ugh.
You know, Deathstroke is not hesitant about shooting teenagers in the kneecap with a shotgun. Point blank.
Oh, that guy's arm is fucking broken.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Congratulations, you just created one of your own supervillains. That was an actual suit, by the way. Enhanced with CGI.
Wow.
Which is why it looks so good. You can see it in a behind-the-scenes picture.
I am telling the honest truth. Ross, please leave a message after the beep. I'll be back for you in a moment.
Damn.
He gets royally jobbed out like a total punk.
You mean like a bitch?
Oh god, you could see Katie Holmes' nipples through that.
I wonder how long she was laying there.
By the way, new chapter of Hiroaka is out.
Oh, nice.
Kind of funny how they just have meet me in the alley, but not what the rest of what he said. They're back. Oh, they're here. Where are you from?
It's
They're actually very common underground.
Your lives.
Run to the hill.
That's funny.
Yeah, at the
though.
very least, there's not a bat tornado.
For your life.
It's Batnado. Oh God!
You do realize I
Go.
was making a reference to Pro Jared's review of that one Alone in the Dark game, right?
Yes.
Because there's literally a boss fight where you have to fight a bat tornado
Okay, I did
by
not know
chucking
that. Okay.
fire bombs. Oh, this is a neat shot.
Yeah, that's really fucking cool. A lot of bats were killed in the making of this film.
They weren't. Those were all either CG or puppets.
The puppet ones are real, damn you! The puppets are real!
Hey, is it? Yeah, no
He's
problem,
like, what
man.
the
We
fuck? He just shrugs.
Holy hell.
Was that really necessary, Batman?
Those guys are
Yes.
fucking dead.
No, they're not dead.
Well, the tank.
That's what it is.
Do not look at me. I swear to God, if you look at me, then I'm not gonna live this down.
Cop just peers out as like, oh, security guard just peers out like, what the fuck?
He's like, dude, you gonna pay for that shit? Bruce Wayne then
I
proceeds to pay
can,
for.
but I won't.
Wayne then pays for all
Collateral
the collateral
damage? What's that?
Yeah, how about no?
Yeah, I don't agree with this.
We just only there, just here. What are we even here for? Just to fail?
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
I don't think this is helping our anxiety at all.
Well, if you're a cop, you probably suffer from anxiety. Because, you know... Cop in
High-speed
Gotham.
chases.
I meant the girl, but okay.
You're a cop in Gotham. You know, you got criminals gunning for you.
Yeah, at the very least, Batman... At the very least, the Tumbler isn't known for driving up walls or turning into a French nightclub. I don't know.
I've pulled that move off in Watch Dogs a few times.
Ouch.
Yeah, this is Jersey City by way of Chicago.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself.
Well, I mean, this was filmed in Chicago, wasn't it?
No, it was.
Okay, never mind. I know what it looks like now. I know who to pursue.
Rachel, do not close your eyes. God damn it, Rachel. Well, keep your eyes on the front of the road.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies, and see.
How many times are we gonna
God damn it, Batman has fucking caltrops! God damn it, those guys are fucking dead!
Yep. How much money is this gonna cost Bruce? I wonder.
A lot.
Rachel!
Do you prefer this or the Bat Bunker?
I kind of like to think this turns into the Bat Bunker over time, you know?
I'm back.
Ben then proceeds to transform into Skeletor.
I'm back! Yeah! Guess who's back? Back again! Scary's back! Tell a friend!
How lovely.
So where they got to tell the public? Oh yeah, you've been drinking poison for the past few months. Congratulations, we're all fucked.
Oh, you mean like how the Raccoon City outbreak happened?
Yeah. Wait, is that how everyone became infected in Raccoon City?
Yeah. Raccoon City had the rats and the virus got into the water supply.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Fucking rats.
I like how he drops the Batman voice here.
I do too.
Yeah, like Rachel. And this explains why Alfred ends up being absent for this part. Oh, God. Oh, wait, I forgot it's my birthday. Damn it, now I gotta go. Oh, explain how drunk I was.
Ah. Damn good television. Oh, bullshit, no one was killed in that.
I don't know, man. It's comic book.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead. Pretty sure Robinson did something similar. Or Patterson, Batman.
Pattinson.
Imagine if Rachel just randomly wakes up in the middle of the.
Oh, that's so awkward, though.
She just wakes up. She's like, "Oh, what happened?" Boom. Alfred just knocks her out.
Yeah.
It sounds like something that would
Kind
happen
of
in a
bumped her
fairy
head
tale.
on the door on the way in.
Oh, what a. Yep.
Oh yeah, Arrow basically copied the plot of this film word for word towards the end of season 3.
Wow, I wonder why.
Because this film was highly successful and everybody loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And Arrow was
But
desperately
what
trying
if
to be
this
Batman
film
in season
copied
3.
Arrow? But what if this film copied Arrow?
No. That was 15 years later.
No, but don't you see time travel? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Well, I mean, they are in the comics. Way that is. He then proceeds to turn into Patrick Bateman. Yeah, he's. Yeah, I think Christian Bale recalled bits of Patrick Bateman for this performance.
Probably.
Get the fuck out of here. Like I care. These are some familiar faces.
Better to hurt a few people's feelings than to get all of them killed. That's a funny way to say that, you got a lot of fucking opium in there. That's not mellow at all.
Yeah, this kind of leans into the angle that the book ended up going into.
Yeah, but you know, they weren't really saying in the movie that Ra's al Ghul is the guy who was doing it. They were kind of saying that like there's you know, the purpose passes down throughout history.
Right. That does make a bit more sense. Like, when would you say the League of Assassins was founded?
That's a good question.
Because we're gonna need to. Because if we're gonna go with this angle, we're gonna need to we're gonna need to figure out some stuff. I'm fairly certain Metropolis isn't blowing up right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Metropolis is across the harbor, buddy.
It's literally across the bay. We gotta watch that clipless review of Batman v Superman. Just to make fun of how bad it is.
Well, my only thing that could kill you. Oh, I hate you. I hate. Why?
I gotta look up what he said there. Oh, fuck.
I mean, to be fair, that is fair.
Yes.
Oh, God. Dream.
Damn, Alfred.
That guy's fucking dead. Whacked him across the back of the skull with a 9-iron. That guy is definitely dead.
Yeah, here's the thing. Alfred does not give a fuck about the,
Now, I must assure you that Master Wayne subscribes to certain rules about killing. I do not subscribe to such niceties. Click, click, chuck, pow.
And yet, and I still kind of, and I imagine that being delivered by Ralph Lister, or just due to him being my headcanon Alfred voice. Seriously, when we get to doing Helsing, you are gonna love his voice for Walter. It also helps that he's actually a British.
Probably.
He just lives in America. Bless you.
Bless you.
Ah.
All right, whose turn is it next to sneeze?
Yep.
Really not gonna check and see if that guy is any of yours?
Why would they do that?
Because that would make sense.
Hey, Dunn.
What?
Riddle me this. If a cabbie drives a cab, who drives a bus?
Fuck you.
He knows. Dunn knows
Hey,
the
douchebag.
answer. Kevin, do you know the answer?
I don't feel like dignifying that with a response.
The answer is Bussy.
And the word is fear.
Oh no, this is a good scene.
I hate the internet. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Riddle me this, Batman.
There were
Bundle
some
my
really
tough
interesting
head,
bits
yell
of
out-
prose in the novel about how this was affecting people, you know?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you know, the novel is also basically fucking worthless because it has giant sections where they just sit down and do fuck all.
Of course.
Like literally, Bruce just sits down and reads a book about Ra's al Ghul that is incomplete.
Loeb get killed in Batman Arkham Origins.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I think he did.
Yep. I do distinctly remember that. Except for all those people that are gonna hurt you.
I'm Batman.
That is an odd request.
Can you drive stick?
Well, yeah, I'm old-fashioned. Oh, he screams like a little bitch.
I guess you could say he screamed crow.
Should we revoke Ben's pun card?
Yes. Ben,
You'll
your
never
pun.
stop me.
You have to hand in your license to pun.
No.
Oh, it's Zaz. Okay. Alex, did you see the College Humor skit for this bit?
I believe I've seen all of them at some point.
Where Batman has to go out of his way to make sure that Rachel doesn't deduce it, even though she already figured it out. To all those people down below, he looks like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah. What the fuck
I
is
like
that?
how we get
That's
little
cool.
glimpses
I like
of
that,
it.
though. I like that. That's shit's cool. He's wearing Bane's mask. I just want to point this
That
out.
is-
No, not Bane. A Smoke. Smoke from Mortal Kombat.
No, the other guys are Smoke from Mortal Kombat, although funny you should say that, they are owned by the same people.
Yep.
those guys look so fucking derpy.
He just goes.
I love
for
how
that
he
guy.
just rolls his eyes like, ah.
It's just too easy. I can do this with my eyes fucking closed. Jim Gordon's
this is
like,
not
this
a
is the
stick
greatest day of
shift.
my life.
Oh god, I can't pass a driving test in this thing.
They wouldn't allow that in a driving test.
They fucking better. Next time I have to retest for my driver's license, I'm rocking up in a Batmobile.
Please do that.
I don't care if I have to go and steal Drew Carey's Batmobile. I'll fucking do it.
That's pretty fucking creepy, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh, that's fucking great.
Have a creepy pasta.
God, being assaulted by zombies. This isn't Tom Taylor's shitty writing. Get off of me.
That guy's fucking dead.
Oh.
This is a very reliable GPS system.
Yes. Just better hope we don't get into one of those areas of Gotham that doesn't have cell service.
Imagine having cell service.
Bring it on, bitch.
Is it that every time I end up of having like a confrontation, and in my mind I always hear the protagonist be like,
Bring it on, bitch. Ow.
okay, now what?
Ow.
Okay, this is something.
Oh god, now I know what a penis feels like. Yeah, that dropping a knee into somebody's rib cage, that's a jujitsu thing.
Yep. As Ra's al Ghul has pointed out.
I'm taking you to fuck my daughter.
But I'm a furry. I'm only attracted to women in cat suits. Yeah, you're not gonna highlight or two this shit on my watch.
He doesn't have to kill him, but he doesn't have to save him either. Mother.
I like how
At least
Bruce
he went out
used
like
that
a
to get
boss.
some air current going in there.
Yep.
He
Otherwise,
used
he
one.
wouldn't have been able to glide.
Yeah, he used one to open up the window and the other one to decouple the train.
Badass.
That's what I like about, these newer Batman films opposed to the originals from the 80s, from the 80s and 90s. There's a lot more in the way of tactical fighting, you know?
Yes.
But no, people like Razor Fist bitch about that. And oh, it's tactical fighting. And the Batsuit is tactical gear, blah blah blah. Oh, fuck you.
Razor Fist says the weirdest things. Sometimes he's right, other times not so much.
Yeah, he has his moments.
Yep.
Good job.
Yours. I love that line.
Drunken billionaire burns down home.
Reduced Wayne Manor to Tinder. Was that website even around back then?
Ooh. The ironic echo. Tom Cruise is just like, get out of that goddamn movie, Katie. Get out. You're not supposed to be kissing anybody other than me. Seriously, take off that face mask. It looks ridiculous on you, but I have to do it every morning. It's part of my routine.
Yeah. Can you imagine how hard this is to put on top of the back cowl?
Plus, I was able to take it off in one single take.
Put my face on top of the back cowl, and I put the back cowl on top of my real face. It's cool, isn't it?
Have you seen?
Do you like how I hide the ears? I make my forehead way, way, way bigger. Surprised nobody noticed.
Sorry, go ahead.
You do realize I was making an American Psycho reference, right?
Yeah.
Too many of those. I mean, come on.
We're gonna make more of those as time goes on.
Yep, and Ben has to sit through every single one of them.
Have you seen American Psycho yet, Ben?
I plead the fifth.
We know what we have to
mean?
do between James Bond films now.
Yep.
How about its shitty sequel, American Psycho 2,
No.
A Female Dynasty?
No.
We can, like, I don't know, make up a movie and pretend it was, better.
How about we watch Kingdom Hearts Recoded? That's just as
That's
painful.
after I do Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, so you can watch that together.
Yeah,
Yep.
like we did with Kingdom Hearts 358 Days
358
Over
over
2.
2
I
days.
hate that I missed that.
Which
I
was
hate that I missed that.
Yeah, which was the first experience I had with Kingdom Hearts in various regards.
Yep.
That's sad.
Revelation.
Now this is how you set up a sequel. Yeah.
Was
Tell me
my
something.
Joker laugh any
Have
good?
you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight?
And thus ends the beginning of a wonderful trilogy.
Oh, yes.
Besides the third movie.
9 out of 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to agree.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Story by a man who hates comic book fans.
David S. Goyer, you're all right, but you also directed Blade Trinity. So, you know.
Is it a wonder why most people don't like him?
You're a good writer, but Blade Trinity was shit. They could have had Guillermo del Toro do Blade Trinity. John Nolan was Fredericks. Turbo Kong! You want to have a name as awesome as Turbo Kong.
Turbo!
He's a member of the, Kong family from Donkey Kong. He's one of the lesser-known ones.
Compared to Chunky?
Chunky, lunky, stinky, lanky.
Lanky's the best Kong. Fuck you, man.
Bunky, slunky, and clunky.
Why are they named all Kong? Are they related? Do they date each other? Is that incestual? I don't want to know. Why does Candy Kong have boobs the size of ballots in a kid's game?
Because you gotta have big titties.
You have big titties in this E-rated game. Yes, of course.
This movie was rated PG-13 and we had nipples in it.
Granted,
I didn't even notice the nipples.
I didn't notice the
Granted,
nipples
it
the
was-
first dozen or so times I'd seen this.
I
They
ended
get
up
away
pointing
with
it
it.
out
Yeah.
just because of how tight Katie Holmes's shirt was.
Alex Booger, that's a Final Fantasy name. Mark Smith, just one letter off.
You know what I'm imagining for, or like a scene in
Rick
my
English! English!
anyway.
Alexandra
Alex,
Payne. Not spelled the way Payne usually is when it's a name.
I imagine for, or like in an Elseworlds thing in my universe, or it's just like after Damien ends up taking over Wayne Enterprise on Bruce
Andrew
Wayne
Jack.
and dying,
Just
dying
three letters
against
off.
Darkseid. A similar scene like in the Dark Knight, where what's his fate? Ace, that Asian guy. I was trying to kind of persuade Lucius into,
Acceding to blackmail.
Yes. As he's like, but I believe Mr. Wayne is not all that interested. And Damon's just like sleeping.
Meow.
You would let a child run this company. That child is a Wayne.
Insane in the Wayne brain. So, do you think Batman v Superman would have worked with Bale?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
110% yes.
Just change the Batman voice, please.
No, it's gotta get even lower, growlier. Martha!
And even better, it's gonna sound like I have a severe case of throat cancer.
I'm gonna sound like Eddie Van Halen, oh yeah.
Eddie Van Halen actually had throat cancer. I'm sorry, Eddie. Rest in peace, you magnificent
Indeed.
bastard.
And to think, this Wednesday we're going to be venturing into another non-canon alternate universe. Or did you forget that, Alex?
Oh, I am viscerally aware of it. I have Justice League on 4K.
Now, Ben, are you aware of the multiversal adventure will be going on this Wednesday? Which, by the way, I'll just be watching it off HBO Max.
Yeah, we're watching Justice
Wait,
League
what?
on Wednesday.
We're what?
You
Hang on, one more
agreed to
time?
this. You agreed to this. We're
And
watching.
hang on, can you say it? One
We
more
will be
time?
watching Justice League on Wednesday.
Yes.
God damn it, Ben.
Did he duck out of the call?
There he is. Ben, there's no Ben. Don't pussy out.
I don't know
Do
if
it.
I have.
Ben, you already agreed to this.
Oh,
It's
I
in
know.
your
I'm gonna
contract.
join. I don't have a contract.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
We had you sign it last night when you were drunk.
Yeah.
I don't drink. What do you? That wasn't me. I don't
know.
drink.
I know. We spiked your Mountain Dew.
I don't drink Mountain Dew. All I drink is like, wait, why am I telling you what I drink? I'm not gonna tell you guys.
We spiked your Mountain Dew with more Mountain Dew.
What? I don't drink Mountain Dew. It's such a stupid fucking line. I spiked your Mountain Dew with more Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It's just pouring out of the cup at this point.
I think one of my favorite bits that I am definitely going to work into my Batman versus TMNT is the scene where Michelangelo's fleeing from Titus. It's a big scary beast.
He wants to lick you.
It's a big scary beast that barks at him, and yet it will literally roll over for Damian. Just because he's a nice boy. And Bruce is like, I gotta go wake up Ace. I gotta go check and see if Ace is awake now. And then Jason's like, I did suggest the name for him. Why not call him Ace the Bat Hound?
We're not doing
Batman
that.
And then Batman does not dignify that with a response.
That's a stupid fucking name and everyone knows it.
Alright, I guess we're done. See y'all Wednesday.
Wait, no, we still got 1 minute of
credits. The
credits
are still going.
Oh.
It's still going, done.
American Humane Association monitored the animal action. No animal was harmed in the making of this film.
2005 Parallax 3 Productions Limited. 2005 Warner Bros. Entertainment Inc. 2005 Warner Olive Music LLC.
Blah. There. That's all the credits.
There were no post-credit scenes because this was made before Iron Man.
Next week we will be doing.
Well, Wednesday,
this Saturday, this coming Saturday, we'll be going back into the regular universe and doing the actual Justice League film that came out in 2017.
Oh well, we're doing the first half, right?
Yeah.
No, we'll do the second half.
Discs.
Yeah, we'll do the second half the week after.
After Dark Knight.
Yeah, after the Dark Knight. And then on that Sunday, we'll be tackling Mahler's review.
Oh, we may have to.
Or
we may have to be
EFAPing the
careful.
EFAP Master.
Well, we're definitely going to have to be careful on that one due to the fact that Mahler actually uses footage from the movie.
Yeah, I was going to say Warner Brothers, so.
So that may be ill-advised.
Well, we'll still risk it.
Fair enough.
Excuse me.
And
I will write a strongly worded letter to Warner Brothers.
Telling them no. Just no.
Eat my ass and balls.
You know, there was a funny Durarara outtake where Steve Bloom's character is reading a notebook that's written entirely in Japanese. He's like, now if only I could read this.
Huh.
Alright, I think that's it for the stream. I think maybe.
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
Alright,
So
bye.
join us for the
guys.
Dark Knight a week after.
And Justice League in the middle of the week. By the way, when are we doing the Lion King movies before we wrap this up?
We gotta
Does that
find.
include 1.5?
Perhaps-
Please tell me that includes 1.5.
No.
Yes.
We'll have to
That's
find
a-
We'll have to find a good Sunday to do the original and then the remake.
You know what we might do? We might do them in between, like, once we get to, after... We might do those after Diamonds Are Forever.
Fair enough.
Because Diamonds Are Forever is the last Sean Connery James Bond film, and then we have a shitload of
50
Roger Moore to get through.
50 no's and a yes means yes.
Huh.
I had to quote that bit from Family Guy.
Alright.
So until then, toodles.
Bye now.
Bye, everybody. That's all, folks.
Are we done?